and this is why it's going to be really difficult to sign Gonçalo Ramos. But there is a release clause. The release clause is there. It's going to be valid in the summer. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we touch on striker, on release clauses, and much more. Gonçalo Ramos, Victor Osimhen, Tammy Abraham. Let's jump into it together. And so, guys, congrats to Gonçalo Ramos, because we are celebrating the Chelsea game with Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League, of course, but also Benfica. They're doing special things in the Champions League. They're doing very well. They lost Enzo Fernandez in January, but they don't change their results and their mentality. So, congrats to Benfica and congrats to their Portuguese striker, Gonçalo Ramos. He has 3 goals and 3 assists in the Champions League this season, plus 4 goals in the playoff stage. So, what he's doing is really important and special. And I already told you that many European clubs are monitoring the player. Imagine that Paris Saint-Germain director Luis Campos wanted the player 1 year ago, last summer, but it was not possible to negotiate with Benfica because they wanted to keep the player. Also, Manchester United scouts have been following the player for a really long time. They really appreciate Gonçalo Ramos. He's one of many players they are tracking, but it's important to say the Benfica position. Benfica love the player. They want to keep him. The manager, Roger Schmidt, also said in public, I love him not just because of the goals, but also because of the attitude. Hard work, also defensive work. He knows how to play with the team, and this is why it's going to be really difficult to sign Gonçalo Ramos. But there is a release clause. The release clause is there. It's going to be valid in the summer, 100%, and is 120 million euros. Release clause for Gonçalo Ramos, same as Enzo Fernandez. So let's see what happens, but Gonçalo Ramos is doing very well. We know that many European top clubs need a striker, and so let's keep an eye on Gonçalo while Benfica are enjoying this fantastic player, and they are at the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Tammy Abraham, another striker with a special clause into the contract. We know about it since 2 years ago when he joined Roma, because in that contract between Roma and Chelsea, there was a clause just for Chelsea. So let me clarify that the clause is not valid for other clubs. It's not valid for any other English or European club, just for Chelsea. 80 million euros buyback clause. So Chelsea can bring the player back to Stamford Bridge for 80 million euros in the summer. At the moment, from what I understand, nothing is advanced or concrete, so Chelsea have not communicated that they want to trigger that clause and bring the player back, but they have this possibility. So this is a chance for Chelsea. Let's see how they will decide to proceed. We also had rumors about Manchester United, but at the moment, no concrete talks also on this one. But Tammy Abraham is one to watch, because let's see what happens with this Chelsea clause or with any other proposal. Of course, he's an important player for Roma and Jose Mourinho. And speaking about Italian clubs, Victor Osimhen. I receive many questions, guys, from you every single day about the Nigerian striker who is doing incredible in Serie A and in Champions League with Napoli. But the reality, we had Arsenal links in the last 24 hours, but from what I understand, Arsenal have different kind of priorities in this moment on the market. Midfielder, probably a winger. Let's see what they will do also in the defensive position. So for Victor Osimhen at the moment, the fee is going to be crazy, because Napoli don't want to sell the player, and if they will sell the player, it has to be something really huge. But as I told you many times, Napoli don't want to negotiate now. There is no price tag, no negotiation now. It will be a long story, the Osimhen one in the summer. And so Arsenal, at the moment, they have Gabriel Jesus and Nketiah, also Balogun, who is doing fantastic on loan in Ligue 1. So at the moment, it's really quite one for Arsenal. I think there will be other English clubs keen on signing Osimhen, because many clubs are keeping an eye on him. So he's one to watch in the summer for sure. But in this case, no clause. It has to be negotiated with Napoli, and it's never easy to go there with the president Aurelio De Laurentiis. My feeling is that it could be way more than 120 million euros. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these strikers: Abraham, Victor Osimhen, and of course Gonçalo Ramos, who scored a brace in the Champions League. I wait for your comments. Here as always, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. Ciao!